is up, guys? Falcon here again. Gonna make a quick video about this 2006 Ford Explorer. Has a check engine light code P0506, I believe, which I can't remember correctly, but it says something like low RPMs detected or RPMs lower than normal or something like that. I've encountered this code many times on these Explorers with a 4.0, and 9 times out of 10 the throttle body is dirty. So I'm gonna start off by going there. So I'm gonna take off the air box, all the hoses around here, all these lines. I'm basically gonna get to the throttle body, take it off, clean it off inside and out once it's out of the vehicle. And it's gonna be really careful with it because it is an electric throttle body, has a lot of gears inside here, a lot of stuff you can damage. So let me start taking all this off and kind of show you some progress along the way. Took the top part of the airbox out, the throttle body hose, and from right here you can see the throttle body is extremely dirty. So now I'm just gonna take off this 8mm bolts around here under this connector here, and it has another connector here. I believe this is the throttle position sensor, and this is the throttle body actuator here. It's all one piece, but I'm sure you can buy this one separately. So I'm just gonna start taking all that off very carefully. Once it's out, I'll show you guys how to. Here it is, throttle body out, and yeah, it just takes all the actual bolts around it are 8mm. On this side, it has a bracket on top of the bolt itself, so that one's gonna be a 10mm. And also, before you put it back, check this gasket here. You might need to replace it. Just kind of check it, see if you need a new one or not. But here it is, throttle body. As you can see, it's extremely dirty. You can barely see any light shining through. This is the front side, and this is the back side. As you can see, a lot of carbon buildup, a lot of oil, just extremely dirty. Another thing that the customer complained about is, you know, when it's on the highway, it works just fine. But when he gets off the highway, or whenever you get to a light, of course, when you let off the gas, the throttle body closes. Now, when the throttle body closes, it's supposed to leave a little gap all around there. As you can see, the little bit of light shining through, there should be more light shining through, which means it should be more open to let air into the engine to make sure the engine stays on. So with all that carbon buildup, there's not sufficient air going into the engine to leave it on. So therefore, kind of wanting to stall, or sometimes actually stalling, and not enough air would mean not enough RPM. So I mean, the code kind of matches, you know, what I've encountered in the past. So just gonna start cleaning it off here very carefully. And the reason why we want to clean this out of the car is, of course, to get the back of it. And apparently this is like a high torque motor, and sometimes it'll do a sweep, and it's supposed to be strong enough to sometimes break out ice that's gonna build up, you know, maybe you live in a cold city or something like that. So if you're cleaning it while it's on the vehicle, I mean, it could, technically speaking, get your finger caught in there, or maybe even break your finger. So I'm gonna start off by cleaning it. I'm gonna spray carburetor cleaner all around here, get most of the build out off. Same thing on the other side, and then very carefully with both hands. So now when you open up this throttle body, it is electric, so you don't want to let it go and let it slam close by itself. So I gotta use both hands when I get to that part to make sure that I scrub out all around and where the throttle body seals. But I'll kind of show you along the way the parts that I can do with one hand. Magic. Alright, here it is, guys, all done cleaning the throttle body. This is the front side Look at the back side, big old difference. And do you see the air gap around there? The light shining through. That's exactly how it should be. So all the carbon buildup, basically the bottom was sealed. There was a little bit on top, so I'm sure this is going to be the issue here. So you just got to put everything back in reverse order as we took it off. Make sure to connect all your connectors back and reconnect your battery, and that should do it. Clear the, well, checking your light should be clear after reconnecting the battery. So take it out for a test drive it around, but I think that fixes the issue. Thanks guys, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos.